Pat, when you're in Disney during the summertime, what do you do to avoid the sun?
So I think first thing that you got to do is don't go during the summer.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast, presented by NotClub33.com. On the show, we're talking surviving the summer at Walt Disney World, a tall task. My name is Steve Rhodes. With me this week, it's Becky Wells.
Hey.
Pat Neistat.
What's up?
And the Disney Cynic, it's Bobby Burchins.
In all seriousness, I think I've gone through 3 pairs of shoes this summer because the pavement is so hot, it's melting them.
Haven't even made it to full summer yet, and you're already losing shoes, bro.
Right. Just wait until August. It's going to be awful.
Yeah, it's technically still spring when we're recording this, but it's been a scorcher out there. If you're somehow unfamiliar with the Florida weather in the summertime, it's hot and it's humid, like very much so of both things, and it can be, for lack of a better term, a motherfucker at the Walt Disney World parks, because it's a scorcher out there. Becky, you've got an upcoming trip.
I feel like scorcher was the better term, though. Just throwing it out there instead of motherfucker.
It's a motherfucker.
Well,
Becky,
argument
you've got an upcoming
Yeah.
trip coming all the way from the northern Midwest down into Orlando
Canada.
here. So I don't know if that's going to be the drastic scene changer it usually would be, because it's already June, but it will be hotter nonetheless. Give the listeners at home some tips for your biggest tip for surviving in the heat while you're at Disney World.
Water. So much water.
Yeah.
And sunscreen. Like, I'm pretty pasty, so those two things are just nonstop for me. And it's not clever, not exciting, but like absolutely so much water.
Do you have a park that you try to avoid during when it's super hot? Is there?
So like there's not necessarily a lot of shade in Epcot when you're walking around, but you do have to take into appreciation the fact that you're going to get a little bit of a breeze off the water, so that can help. They all just fucking suck, really. Like,
It's true.
honestly, I think I'd avoid the water parks because there's just too many people, and then you can't tell if they're sweating or wet from the pool,
Always.
and you don't want to be
always avoid the water park.
That's going to help people cool down.
Water.
I mean,
They
that's
can
going
go
to
right ahead. I'll just be in my room or something like resort stay.
the one place that people can cool down. You're telling them don't do that. Just overheat.
I'm saying I avoid it. They can go all they want.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, whatever.
Bobby, you're the Floridian. What do you do during the summertime when it's just hot as hell outside?
You know, Becky brings up an excellent point when it comes to drinking lots and lots of water. But sometimes that doesn't always work out for the best. So I got 2 things for you. One, go take a nap at your fucking resort, or in my case, the house, something like that. The rest. You don't deserve to treat yourself to 97-degree temperatures at 4:00 in the afternoon. You just don't. Nobody really deserves that except for Beelzebub. So we don't really need to get into it. If shit hits the fan and you are super dehydrated, starting to get cramping, all that kind of stuff, believe it or not, there's a bunch of IV clinics around here that's like $150 to get you kind of recharged up. In fact, they even offer some theme park specials and that kind of thing. If you are somebody who is worried about like hydration and shit like that, and you really are cramping, I'm not joking. They have that down here.
It's common. It's Vegas does it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a better idea than, trying to shovel more and more Gatorade down your throat. I mean, it makes a lot more sense to me to pay the $150 to get your hydration level right at that point.
I think you just really need to have a better strategy than you normally would. You're going to have to think it out, not in terms of how long you're going to wait in lines, but just mixing indoor rides with outside rides, because you just got to get out of the heat. So if you're doing your Magic Kingdom day, you got to throw a Carousel of Progress in there, or hell, go see the Hall of Presidents, something you wouldn't normally possibly do. And yeah, but I mean, if you're doing those things, it's just going to give you a break from the beaten down heat, because it's like you said, it's just ridiculous. And yeah, you can drink all the water you can, but if you don't get a break in the shade or in the AC, you're gonna die. Like you could actually literally die.
And it's gonna run through you too if you're just like constantly like shoving water.
You gotta
you gotta let it settle. You know, you let it get into your system. So
hydrate the right way.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just grab
during
a
the summer.
jug.
Staying on property is big during the summer. I think or at least super close vicinity to the parks. Just being able to leave and come back just to get a break, whether that's at the resort pool or in your room, just in an air conditioned nap, or do what Bobby does and just sleep on Carousel of Progress.
Yep.
So.
The most.
Pat, when you're in Disney during the summertime, what do you do to avoid the sun?
So I think first thing that you got to do is don't go during the summer, and you go in December. But if you happen to be there and that's the time you have to go, I say you go to the park early, leave, come to the park in the evening.
Correct.
Because you're there all fucking day. It's going to be a long day and a long week, so I don't know. I mean, most people that want to go, though, they're going to pound the ground and go. So, I mean, like I think you said, Steve, you got to kind of just plan it out where you're going inside, outside. I mean, a lot of the attractions at Magic Kingdom are inside anyway. So,
yeah, but it's just the queue, where you can get murdered by the heat. And then especially if you're at a park like Hollywood Studios where
or Animal Kingdom,
trying to do like Slinky Dog Dash or something like that, and you're just standing there.
Toy Story Land, there's no shade.
There's no shade whatsoever.
None.
Except the shade that I throw at it.
I mean, it's an opportunity. If you don't normally get Genie Plus, maybe consider doing that just to cut your wait times down, because you gotta deflect your time in the sun. Because it's too much. I know, Bobby, you're not going to do that. You just leave and go home if the lines are too long. But
Absolutely.
For most of us that are traveling down there, you got to find a way to mitigate the lines and mitigate how long you're standing, just open to the elements, because the sun is a hateful motherfucker.
In that light, would it not be a great idea to suggest people check their park times and, if they stay at a deluxe resort, point out that they get extra magic hours after the park closing?
Some people just want to be there. They spend the money, they want to be there, and they don't want to leave. That's a lot of people. I imagine do it that way.
Well, that's how we get the wild drinking around the world videos in the summertime, because people just can't handle their booze.
Yeah, drink. If you're gonna go drink around the world, please get some bottled water and drink it as you go.
A bottle per every other country. In the summer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're at Epcot, you're gonna drink, so you're not just.
But if you're not a professional, you need to curb expectations, and maybe you drink around the world over 2 days. Maybe drink around the world in 2 days. Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this? Our demographic is the professional drinkers around the world.
Yes, it is true. We kind of do hit that mark. So those of you that are just you'll be fine. Just do what you normally do. Just know that it's hot as hell. Yeah. I'm no shame. I have no hair, so I have big, full brimmed hats. I don't care. Anything to protect myself from the sun, sunscreen. True. I don't care what I look like. I'm out there, completely sunscreened up. I don't care. The days of trying to look a certain way are over, and take care of you in the sun, because at the end of the day, a horrible sunburn or worse, sun sickness or something like that is going to be a lot worse than looking like a little tacky, in a theme park. And plus, you will not be the most tackily dressed person in the theme park. You cannot win that award. There's always somebody that will one up you.
What do you guys think is the hottest park of the four?
Animal Kingdom.
But I'm gonna say Animal Kingdom. That's where I go.
I think they get a bad rap because everybody thinks that that's blacktop with just concrete. I don't think it's that hot. I think
there's no shade there.
There's either all shade and it's humid.
Kilimanjaro Safari, I guess that has some shade there.
The way that the trees kind of like choke the river that surrounds the Tree of Life, like it kind of traps that humidity in there and makes it feel a little bit hotter, but to me anyway. So,
but the good thing about Animal Kingdom is you can be in and out of there quickly, so you're probably not going to spend a full day there. There are no fireworks. You're not going to, go till you drop, and you're going to be in and out of there quickly. I mean, for me, it's just that whole Toy Story with Hollywood Studio. That whole Toy Story era with Hollywood Studios.
Slinky Dog Dash line. Forget about
Not one even canopy, nothing. They're just like,
I
you know
they
what?
put up some
Fuck
awnings this time.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
For them.
Technically, there's some attempts at shade.
Attempts.
But only with like 3 people that fit under it at a time. So it's
or
in my case,
the
one.
line.
So fuck you.
Yeah, because Toy Story Mania, they're covered for a lot of that.
There's
ride
no
and stuff.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah.
A lot of the queue is inside. But
It depends on what day of the week it is. But yeah, and there is no circulation. But that's to be said. But at least it's better than just the beaten down sun.
Have any of the 4 of us actually ridden alien swirling saucers?
Oh yeah,
I have.
I have
not
a bunch of
ridden it.
times.
My family's ridden it. I cannot do rides like that. I will end up on the side.
We ride it every time.
Yeah.
Dehydrating.
Yes, dehydrating my whole entire body.
It's not an awful ride. It's just
I rode it
It's the
at
teacups.
the pass holder.
It's more like the Scrambler. You remember the Scrambler, like at Six Flags?
Yeah.
I could never ride those
It's kind
rides.
of yeah.
It's not the teacups.
There's a there's a ride like it at a California Adventure that's like the Mater's Junkyard Jamboree or something.
It's the same ride vehicle. Yeah, the same
but
system.
I'd rather go on that one than Alien Swirling Saucers.
It's kind of jerky.
For whatever reason, it's just so much stupider. But
I always laugh when I go on. I don't know if it's because it's so stupid or it's just the way it jerks you around and you're sliding in that car and shit. Or in the cart. I don't know.
You're excited that you only waited 20 minutes?
Oh.
When my family gets on that,
I usually use the Genie Plus, so I don't wait anything.
Oh, God.
So
there is some shade there, though, right by there. If your family is on it, that is the one spot in Toy Story Land that there's shade, and I'll stand there and just read sports
in the bathroom
on my phone. No, there's like I don't know if it'll show well in the video. I've got some B-roll of it, but
at the entrance to Galaxy's Edge, that's where the shade is.
Yeah, the little
there's some there too. Yeah, a lot of the shade right there, just standing underneath the damn bridge. There you go. That's the spot. So drink water, sunscreen, take breaks. Do not try to do everything. You rope drop to fireworks. People are crazy, but
I don't get
especially during the summer.
Early and late in the summer. Early and late.
Yeah.
One more for the road, dry fit. Just whatever comfortable, like dress for comfort, not for style when you're going to the parks. Like just relax and
for sure
wear some dry fit.
I'm always in a golf shirt. Yep. It's just there's if you're trying to go in like jean shorts and you're
don't wear jeans in
those
a sweater.
Are coming back. Why?
Jean shorts? I'm not. I'll never wear them. Nope.
Yeah,
won't wear them. Nope. My dad wears
everything.
them.
Everything's back. Well, that makes sense.
But once was old is new again.
In the world of cancel culture, let's cancel jean shorts. How about that? Put that. Leave the hashtag cancel jean shorts in the comment section below. And while you are down there, give us a like on the video if you like these type of videos, and consider subscribing because it's free to do so, and it really helps out our channel. If you are an absolute savage and you want to turn on those notifications so you know when we upload videos, please feel free to do so, because we are not uploading regularly for this show over the summertime. It's kind of sporadic. We still have our other shows, Cynics on Disney podcast, our 3-minute dining reviews that are being uploaded over the summer, but this very show uploads a little bit more sporadically. So turn that bell icon, hit that. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have a great day.